Thank you. Now please leave. There is no loitering. Welcome to the Come and Go. We only carry up to $20,000 cash in the safe. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Never in my life do.
Apples! Apples! Apples for sale! Get your fresh apples here, only $1. Just so you know, it smells like something died in your mouth.
Here's a buck. I'll take an apple.
Thank you, sir. Here you go.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Ah.
Welcome to the Come and Go. Let us cater your next trip across state lines.
Come and Go is just the latest name for this depressed corner store. It used to be the Snatch and Run, and before that it was Eaten Out. The criminals in town fondly refer to it as the Smash and Grab. This window has seen 'em come and seen 'em go. This art gallery has been closed ever since they displayed that naked Charlie Manson urinating on Mohammed painting.
Yeah. Was that controversial or something?
It's a fire plug.
You said plug.
You pee on the hydrant. A week later, another leisure-suited loser comes around, sniffs it, and runs off whimpering. Well done.
Welcome to the Come and Go.
Apples! Apples! Apples for sale! Get your fresh apples here, only one.
That road is for the use of horseless carriages.
Oh, look. Harvey Steen wine. You shouldn't have. Thanks for thinking of me.
You're more than welcome.
Syrupy. And reminiscent of a Manischewitz cream red Concorde. I think I'll share this with my friend Chris. Maybe you know the guy. Kinda this tall, about this wide, brownish hair.
I don't think I know him.
Used to be a cabin boy. Lives next to the toilet in Lefty's.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, here's a thank you from me to you. One of my prized possessions that I don't want. A genuine French army knife.
Wow, thanks.
I wouldn't count on it in a fight, if you know what I mean. Thanks again.
You have nothing appropriate to use with this building. Don't play in the street. It's a taxi cab.
Taxi!
Hey, bud, where we going? The damage is $18, buddy. Thanks, kid.
That's Nama, the demon goddess of prostitution. Or possibly the sculptor's ex-wife. Congratulations, Larry. You finally found a woman who will never press charges. Careful, Larry. That succubus is not to be trusted.
I don't know what a succubus is, but it sounds fantastic.
If you could even reach her from here, you'd find she's ice cold. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you. You give the statue a lick. It doesn't do much for her, but it gives you a lifetime of memories. You can't really smell her from here. Those blossoms on the fence are overpowering. Unless you've got solid marble in there, she won't be impressed. She's an angel. Even you can't bring yourself to defile her.
Oh my God. I think I'm in love. Oh my... Wow! As the kids say these days, hubba hubba and bubba ba boom!
Larry, wipe your chin. You're drooling again.
Oh man, that hair is so 70s.
Larry, that could be you in 20 years. Or much, much sooner.
I wonder what bingo parlor she wandered out of. Ah! He's obviously a tourist. Look how he's dressed. So schlumpy and out of place.
Hey, keep your icons off of me, creep. Hey, keep your icons off of me, creep.
Your skin is as soft as silk.
Oh, gee, thanks. I rub it with cream of some young guy every night.
I don't know what that is.
Me either, really. This guy I used to date gives it to me in unlabeled jars. He really seems to love it when I smear it all over and rub it in. I don't get it.
I think I do. Your skin...
Oh, gee.
I don't know.
Me?
I think I...
You lean in close and sniff.
Cut it out. Guy?
Before she knows what you're doing, you sneak in a quick lick.
Do that again and I'll snap your tongue like a twig.
My tongue doesn't snap.
It does after I pull it out of your face and keep it in the freezer overnight.
You're twisted. I like that.
You like anything that breathes.
You're perceptive. I like that too.
Before she knows what you're
Do that again.
My tongue...
It does.
You're twisted.
You like.
You're
She looks down at your equipment and starts to laugh.
Hey, it's not supposed to be funny.
Then why is there a clown nose on the end of it? Oh, sorry. That's just more of you.
You show your goods to the babe.
Oh, it's like a toy one. How cute.
So, hiya, baby. I hope you own a black cat, because I'd like to get familiar with you.
Wow, I've never heard that one before. That is really cool.
Thank you. Then let's blow this pop stand and take this party downside.
I can't. The Lost Wages basketball team is coming over later, and I promised I'd do them first. Maybe some other time. You're cute in a really Patsy Weber kind of way.
Oh, you mean Anson Williams?
Who's that?
The guy who plays Patsy Weber?
What do you mean, plays?
You really can pick 'em, can't you, Larry?
Hey, baby. Are you from the Caribbean?
No, why?
'Cause Jamaican me crazy.
Oh, that's cute. How you made a pun using the name of a country. Let me see if I can do that. Your attempt to pick me up is rail pathetic. It makes me think you don't have a Bahrain in your head.
That's, pretty good.
Now leave me alone, turkey.
Hey, baby.
No.
'Cause Jamaica...
Let me...
That's,
Now leave turkey.
Any luck on that machine?
Yes. All bad. If I wasn't on the casino's board of directors, I probably wouldn't even bother playing.
Hello, ma'am. How are the slots treating you today?
Get bent, loser.
Excuse me, did I say something to offend you?
Cram it.
Am I disturbing your rhythm or something?
Yes. And your breath smells like a sea urchin died in your mouth, and you tried to cover up the rotten stink with lemon pledge.
You're fun. You don't look like you're having much fun. I know. I should go back to my regular job. What's your regular job? I sell software. I'm just in lost wages to try to find true love. Tell me about it. I just did. So, like, are you some sort of counterculture type? Rebelling against injustice by symbolically giving the man the finger with your freakish hairstyle?
Nah, I just like pissing off my mom.
Now that's a fancy elevator. It looks sleek and brand new. A bikini-clad diver is playing with Mr. Wiggles, occasionally grabbing his dorsal fin and going for a ride. You find yourself greatly envying the whale, a feeling wholly unfamiliar to you. It's some sort of laminated piece of paper.
Only important things get laminated.
You take the piece of paper. You stick your arm in the ashtray to look for useful stuff. You find nothing in there except used tissues, globs of sticky, partially gelled liquid, and smoldering cigarette butts. Welcome to Chef Jeff's American Tavern Bar and Grill with the all-day, all-night buffet. TV chef Jeff Hillary's First Lost Wages restaurant features many of the signature dishes from his popular program. Kapwing! More onion powder! But oh no! Somebody has spilled 12 globs of food that aren't from the buffet! Can you find all the poorly hidden globs of extra food? Whatever this is, it should be hidden in the car air conditioning duct of someone you don't like. Can you get some of this to go? Far, far away? This rich, gluey dish is paste of yesterday's root vegetables. It's good old Jewish American cuisine, buffalo chicken soup. As there are a lot of gamblers here from the Mideast, it's not unusual to see a warming tray of awful falafel waffle a la Allah. Nobody knows what's really under that deep-fried batter, but if you ask them in the kitchen, they'll say, "You mean the anchovy nuts?" and burst into uncontrollable laughter. It's a recipe stolen from Wolfgang Schmuck, oven-roasted ginger with Mary Ann. It's one of those hot sauce bottles with a catchy name that dares you to use it. This is one of the most popular dishes in Lost Wages, roasted lamb skank in a tart sauce. It's just a bin of factory-dried and flaked jicama that was reconstituted, extruded, puzzled over, and finally chucked in a saucepan with some leftover fish broth. It's an example of fusion cuisine, miso-sari. This tray of Newman e Alfredo has been sitting here for 50 years. What, you're worried? It's the restaurant's special experiment of the day, Chef's Regrets. It's a bin of quinoa. Just quinoa.
Ugh. No. Anything but that.
It's one of Imriel Lagasse's recipes, okra mucus and aspic. The buffet features that popular appetizer from the 60s, liver in a blanket. It's a bin of hearty, stick-to-your-teeth, steel-cut goat meal. Whatever it is, it's got that milky, opaque look of semi-liquid scallops, only with a yellowish skin on it. These lightly sautéed ragweed sprouts in a light lemon and histamine dressing will bring tears to your eyes and nose. This is just a virulent bin of last week's house-made mac and hollandaise, separating and clumping and curdling as we speak. It's a squeeze bottle with ketchup and water in a 3-to-7 ratio. This squeeze bottle is designed to hold just enough mustard to make a loud farting sound whenever it's squeezed. This draws disgusted stares and discourages repeat use. Congratulations, you found a sample of good old American Midwest cuisine, molten urinal cake. Congratulations, you found a sample of American Chinese food, mugu nuff said. Congratulations, you found a sample of Chicago-style food, a 5-inch thick blob of underbaked pizza crust with bratwurst oil dribbled all over it. Congratulations, you found a sample of cozy Maine cuisine, Old Chum. Congratulations, you found a sample of Northeastern cuisine, New England clam chowder. Congratulations, you found a sample of American Southern cooking, roadkill in a dishwasher. Congratulations, you found a sample of the politically correct vegan's delight, locally discarded kimchi. You don't need the hot sauce, at least not yet. Congratulations, you found a sample of Nolan's Fare, fried green lunch meat. Congratulations, you found a sample of Nouvelle Cuisine, deconstructed glop. Congratulations, you found a sample of great traditional French food, crème brûlée. Congratulations, you found a sample of lutefisk. Congratulations, you found a sample of modernist cuisine, toast-filled ravioli on buttermilk froth. Congratulations, you win the Leisure Suit Larry Disgusting Buffet Hidden Object game. You get a bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah, baby.
There's a tank of helium, presumably for the balloons. You score the tank of helium.
Yeah, baby.
You can tell by the gauge of the latex that these are cheap, easily breakable balloons. It's not worth stealing an undependable balloon, even if you needed one, which you don't.
Sitting in there, gentlemen. Oh, thank God, a human being. Come, join us. How you doing tonight?
Okay.
All right, I didn't want your whole life story. Thank you.
Wow, there's a show going.
Larry, keep your voice down.
Wow, there's a show going.
Where was I? Speaking of old men, there were two old British men sitting in their
You
gentlemen's
take the nearest
club,
available
sipping
seat that
brandy and
appears
talking about
comfy
their
to a man
adventures.
of your
One of them
legroom
says,
requirements.
"I was on Sir, I do the bodily function humor in here. You just sit there and look, well, you just sit there. Anyway, one of them says, I was on safari in deepest, darkest Africa, and I was having a spot of tea when I heard some rustling right
You
outside
won't
my
need
tent.
that. And we
So
want
I
you to
opened the
note that this
flap,
is
and this
very
enormous
possibly the
African
only
tiger
adventure
leapt
game
right
you've
out at
ever
me.
played in which you do not need to
grabbed
light
my
a match,
pants.
a cigarette
And his
lighter,
friend
a
says to
candle,
him,
a
"Well,
torch,
one can
a
hardly
fuse,
blame
a
you.
fireplace,
I'll
a
grab my pants
campfire,
too.
a
I
steam
had
engine,
monstrous
or a
tiger
monk."
leaping at me. And the first guy says, no, not then, just now, when I went, ah!
You pull
Thank
the seat
you.
out slightly and
Speaking
stand
of
up.
which, I
The
saw
whoopee
this woman
cushion
changing
begins
her
to
kid's diaper at
slowly
the park the other
reinflate.
day, and the diaper was just overflowing, poop everywhere coming out the sides, the top. I said, sorry for interfering, but shouldn't you have changed this diaper days ago? Look at all that poop.
You
She
take
says,
your still
well, Bob
vacant
says these are
seat.
good for... Hey, you're burning a hole in that seat. Now I lost my train of thought. She says, well, the box says these are good for up to 15 pounds.
You pull the seat out slightly
Thank
and
you.
stand up.
Chaz
The whoopee
Recommendo
cushion.
on the drums tonight. Show him the love. I'm taking a break, ladies. Will all guests with venereal disease please leave the room? Goodbye, sir.
Was he talking to me?
Anyway.
Easily. To any Johnny come.
The chairs give the room a
Oh, I'm...
Now you
So I'm dedicating this song to a sly little guy I like to call Equity Crowdfunding.
Darn it. I'm the only one here to enjoy that.
Our flight of passion had a quick.
She's gorgeous, and she sings like a filthy angel. What more could any man want? That's too far away for you while you're sitting here. That's too far away. You pull the seat out slightly and stand up. The whoopee cushion You will never get her, Larry. She's totally in love with her agent slash bodyguard slash chauffeur.
Well, that kind of thing always has a happy ending.
Put it away. She's sharing her
I'm
gift.
tracking, you're backing. I hear you saying that you adore me. I'm paying to stay in, but will you stretch your goals for me? Sweetheart, our love has made me a bit street smart. You give my motor such a kickstart.
You step into the elevator and look at the fine selection of floors. Whoa, fancy schmancy. This must be the entrance for the high roller suites. And who's that behind the counter? Does she come here often? Can she date hotel residents? What if they're only pretending to stay here?
I'm so sorry, but your breath. I think I'm going to asphyxiate.
That won't get you anywhere. This is an original Anthony Velez from his Seduction series. It's called Trying to Get That Last Little Bit. You're supposed to use your imagination about what she's licking. Unfortunately, the model spoiled the mystique by revealing that she was just trying to make her mole wet and glossy. This painting is an original Lisa Asmi from her Pleasure and Pain series. The title is Toe Caught Under Refrigerator. This was painted by that immortal artist Jeffrey Burns, who's painted some of the most famous buttocks in Hollywood. This is either Farrah Fawcett or Ryan O'Neal. They're both pretty.
That's odd. Why is there a statue of Donald Trump here?
This was painted by Colin Merlot, a really lousy cubist. This was painted by famed artist Heather Hutchinson during her "You're just jealous 'cause I've got these" phase. This was painted by famed artist Dakin Moriarty, late in his second obsessed with butts phase. This was painted by well-known Sicilian artist Joseph Parisi. It's entitled, "I just saw this outside my office window. Damn."
Private. I like where this is going.
There's no answer and the door is locked. The door tastes a little bit briny. You look at the keyhole and realize that you just might be able to squeeze in there. But if someone should open the door suddenly, wouldn't you both be surprised? Jeez, it's good to be back on solid ground.
Please call your dentist and tell him he's not doing enough.
That's a portrait of Jason Z. Caesar, founder of Caesar's Phallus. They say he was a really big dick. This is unusual composition for fine art, but the artist evidently understood that the purpose behind the painting is to distract the casino's male players. Or maybe he just likes boobies. By cutting off the top of the model's face and bringing focus to her chest, the artist is making the statement that people are unnaturally fixated on secondary sex characteristics to the exclusion of more expressive and humanizing features. Or maybe he just likes boobies.